Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another lesson with Mr. Fieck. Today we're talking multiplication, but we're throwing it back old school. We're going to talk and show you the traditional multiplication way. So the way I learned it, your parents learned it, your grandparents learned it, but also understanding why it works using place value. Okay? Learning target is I understand the standard algorithm for multiplication, but also like you understand why it works and why we can multiply that way. So this is going to be a two-part lesson. We're going to go over a 1-digit by 2-digit number today, maybe 1-digit by 3-digit number today, and we're going to do some more examples tomorrow to make sure that you really understand the concept of what we're trying to get at. So I have some examples here of using the standard algorithm multiplication that I'm going to show you why it works. So when we do the multiplication, we have 23 times 4. Now, if I put that in like the area model, 20 plus 3, and then if we just do, we would do a 2 by 1, and then times 4, we would do 20 and 4, well, 2 times 4 is 8, so 20 times 4 would be 80. And we know 3 times 4 is 12, and if we add those together, 8 plus 12 is 92. Okay, that's the area model that we've done a lot of practicing in. Now, if we do 23 times 4, you always start with the bottom number and you go up. So 3 times 4 is 12. So kind of similar to standard algorithm addition, you can only put one number in a place value. So I'm going to put my 2. Even though we're multiplying, I need to carry my plus 1, okay? So then I do 4 times 2, but in here, the 2's in the tens place, so we're really doing 4 times 20, but we just do 4 times 2 is 8, plus my 1. Make sure you only add 1. That's why I like to put the plus sign in front of it, so I remember I only add 1 and not multiply. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and I'm putting that in the tens place, okay? So 4 times 20 is 80, plus one more 10 gets me 90, so I put a 9 in the tens place, and look, I get 92 and 92. So now let's try doing 35 times 7 on our own without the area model, okay? And if you want to pause the video here and try it on your own and see how it goes, or we'll watch a couple more and then you can try some on your own. I'm going to do 7 times 5. Well, 7 times 5 is 35. So I put my 5 down for 35, and I carry a plus 3. Okay, now I'm doing 7 times 3, but that 3 is really 30 because it's in the tens place. So 7 times 30. Well, 7 times 3 is 21, plus 3 more. So 21 plus 3 more would be 24. So my answer would be 245, okay? And if I did the area model again, just to kind of show you why it works, 30 plus 5, and I'm going to multiply that by 7, okay? 7 times 3 is 21, times 10 gets me 210, and 7 times 5 is 35. And if I add 210 plus 35, I get 245. Okay, same thing I got over here. All right, now let's take it up a notch and let's try multiplying a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. So if I have 132 times 4, if I did the area model, that would be 100 plus 30 plus 2 for 132 in expanded form. Then I'm going to do that times 4. So I have a 3 by 1 now because I have a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. Well, 4 times 100 is 400. 4 times 30, well, 4 times 3 is 12, times 10 would get me 120. And then 4 times 2 is 8, so that's 8. So let's see, 400 plus 120 is 520, plus 8 is 528. Now let's try the traditional old school method of multiplication, and see what I get. Let's see. Okay, so again, we're doing the same thing, just adding one more step because it's a 3-digit number. 4 times 2 is 8. Then I do 4 times 3. Well, 4 times 3, that's really 4 times 30, which is 12. So I'm going to put a 2 here, and then I have to carry a plus 1 above the 1. And then I'm doing 4 times 1, which is 4, plus 1 more, which is 5, and I get 528. Same thing I got over here. Okay, now let's pause the video and try to do 234 on your own using standard algorithm. Okay, and then we'll go over it. All right, so now that you paused it and worked it out, let's go over it and see it. And if you didn't get the same answer, follow the steps and see if you can find your mistake. So hopefully we don't make the same mistakes again when we work on this a little more tomorrow. So if I do 3 times 4, that's 12. So I'm going to do that, carry my plus 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. So I put my 0 and carry a plus 1 above the 2. And then 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So I would get 702. Okay, and then if we want to go back and look at the area model just to kind of see. So 200 plus 30 plus 4. And we're multiplying all of that times 3. So let me break up my 3 by 1 here. So now, again, when I said, like, when you're doing 3 times 2, the 2 is in the hundreds place, so you're really doing 3 times 200. Well, 3 times 2 is 6 and 100, so that'd be 600. 3 times 3 is 9, times 10 would be 90. And 3 times 4 is 12. So this would be 600 plus 90 is 690, plus 10 more would get us 700, and then we have the other 2, which would get us 702. Okay, so today was meant to be an introduction to standard algorithm multiplication. We're going to do another day tomorrow going multi-digit times a one-digit number, and then we'll build off of that the next couple days and do a couple days multiplying multi-digit number by multi-digit numbers. Okay, hope that helps. And remember, if you don't quite understand it yet, that's okay. Today was just an introduction. We're going to spend a couple more days going over it. Okay, but keep practicing. Okay, and learn from your mistakes. If you make mistakes, go back and practice and look where you made your mistakes, so that way you can learn from it so you don't keep making the same mistakes. All right, hope this helps. Make it a great day, boys and girls.